Where my Ever Crisis fans at? So apparently Catch C is getting added. They try to make it a joke post by having it, be presented as Reeve, but it really is Catch C. Which is good because I am caught up in that story and it'll give me a good reason to go through some of the content again. If I don't get walled really early on, which would be kind of cringe. I'm struggling with like a fight because my current setup doesn't have like debuffers in like the Tower of the Cetra, but a big reason for that is just that the AI does not do what I want it to do. I noticed one of my middle school friends recently cut everybody off. I was like wondering why I haven't like seen from her in a while, and it's like, oh, she only has like one mutual now. Which that could be illusory. But she hasn't posted anything publicly in a while. Oh, okay. So we can probably go back there sometime in the future. My sleep pattern is kind of getting in the way of my full vision, because
yes, go. Madness, hero.
Because I'm trying to do like 7 rebirth partially and then hop onto this. Magic attacks are okay at this point in the game, but in like a couple 5 hours they're gonna become like insufferable. 5 hours of story progress, it is.
Yes, go. Madness, hero.
Die. Heartblade.
Yes, go. Madness, hero.
Yeah, the bird hit somehow eludes me a lot of times.
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
Die. Hard blade.
I do like how I've sort of transitioned into the Final Fantasy VII channel, but if you want me to be honest, what I've really transitioned into is the, Kill Sephiroth channel. Like, the only blind spot I have is really just not playing the PSP Dissidia game, specifically 012. Which, in all honesty, if you want like a follow-up to what happened to Cloud and Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 2, that's kind of your best option. I feel like their story is especially important due to Dissidia's connection as originally being a Kingdom Hearts game and them definitely being more so close to their Kingdom Hearts counterparts. Will I take like the hit to magic defense? I'm not gonna get the arrow because I don't really use Shana like that. As much as I like Shana, it's just that there's no progression with her. I'm not really losing out by not using her in terms of potentially developing her. So if I hit the confirm button, he like does this thing with his arms, but I don't know about you, I'm just trying to find some Stardust. Sometimes I look at her design and wonder if she has her toes out. So it's the back room, but the pre-rendered backgrounds are so good in this game, man. I think they just have rooms with a whole lot of nothing in it just to flex. The thing is, if they made like a PS2 follow-up to this game, like another game in the anthology, you would have like this issue where it'd probably be easier to make because you wouldn't have to do all these pre-rendered images. Just kind of have everything in like shitty 2D and shitty 3D. So it wouldn't be as pretty, but it'd probably match with the enemy style and general aesthetic a bit more. I think the only person at this point who hasn't like beaten Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is like, you know, Saraki, which I watched her do the side quest with the chickens. And what's his face? So it's nice that they're a lot more like affectionate. It's important to know at this point that like for a while he's just been treating her as a little sister. So him and Rose, I made that like a joke that they were kept pushing him and Shana as OTP. So it's strange that they're adding this Rose thing, but you know, like at this point, he's been looking at Shana platonically for quite a while, so it makes sense that Rose wouldn't be out the equation, or even Meru. Did y'all fucking? Lenus. She done ran my fade. I'll use Albert for now. How is it that Albert is always in my party, and yet he's like the lowest level motherfucker, well, besides Shana? Okay. I think this game possibly being someone's favorite JRPG is just a strong testament to the pre-rendered background aesthetic being as strong as it is and fixed camera angles. I mean, even like Resident Evil, people just want the fixed camera angles back. Like Naruto Storm 2 versus like 3. Final Fantasy fans, like, they pine for a return for turn-based sometimes, or a return to like the world map system, which they finally got with Rebirth, and it was great. But then there's like situations where I find myself thinking like, yeah, 1 through 6, because it was like a top-down SNES style game, NES style game. They had those like camera angles, but I'm just surprised in general that like no one's pushing for the pre-rendered stuff from like the PS1 era, or even parts of 10, like the interiors had pre-rendered backgrounds. Okay. Now, when it comes to EverCrazy, I just find like what they skip over kind of interesting. What they choose to focus on. It's a really good example of what a truncated FF7 experience would be like. I know I'm missing out on a lot of stuff, but it eludes me pretty well in this game. I have no idea why. The prison island. I guess we gotta go by ship since it's a whole island. Okay, so he's on the same page as us. Okay, well. So everything seems to be building up for a confrontation against Lenus. Even the trophy content is like kind of pushing for that. I don't enable his addictions. The fuck? You're gonna mess his life up even more. I guess we should pull up to save first. So they just casually put like a terminally ill motherfucker here. I wonder if that's like a side quest. Hot Springs. Well, you know what? Let me talk to the woman over there. Okay, so they have hot springs. Old lady insisted. Kind of old lady would insist that you have tourist attractions, like someone in real estate. I used to make a big deal about how much lore this game has. I mean, yes, there's like history built around the Dragon campaign that goes like 11,000 years. Which, by the way, I think is like way too far back. Like, yeah, you know what? Not really. That's as far back as it can. If you add another like 1,000 years, then it becomes ridiculous. Let's say there's like people that are good at documenting history. And civilization just had multiple reset periods because of these wars with the Winglies and things of that nature. But it's effectively as Tolkien as you might get. Okay, let me try to do some battles. Just to get some 50 grand, and then we can dip up out of here. I'll use like an inn. They're really trying to present this place as like being self-sufficient and sort of advanced from a cultural perspective. It doesn't even need like a tourist industry.
Yes! Go! Lenus! Hero!
So now that he did Broad Typhoon, let me go change out his equipment really quickly now. No, it's his edition that I have to change. So Gust of Wind Dance. Oh, I like how clean his spreadsheet is looking. So once I master this, it's just gonna be his ultimate edition. Let me replace her with Hammer Spin. So if you think about it, this is gonna be his ultimate edition. So that means I only have to like master these two to get this one. That's the most we've walked without dealing with random battles. Man, I misgendered Pete so many times. I feel kind of bad for this motherfucker. He's just out here trying to take care of his mom as I'm calling him like a girl and stuff. I definitely feel like an asshole. Examine them fruits. Come on, bro. There should be something like connecting them with that wire. Go to the pier. As much as I like the ocean terrace, I'll deal with that later. I want to see if I can get that door open. This guy's thirsty. Three kings, smoking, fucking, drinking. That's the game they're playing. So in a way, you actually got lucky. Yeah, their stash of cannabis. That is like the most uncharacteristic thing for a JRPG character to do. Hey, this is someone's stash of money. Let's not pilfer it. Let's just leave it alone. Wandering bar. Okay, let's see. Guy next door. Let's actually try something real quick. See if we can get on the PvP scene. Can I interact with that cannabis over there? No. Really now? Why am I not surprised? I try to do it myself, but okay. So there's a valve. I just want to see if there's more stardust, so I'm gonna examine more details. Oh, come on. Quit yanking my chain. Anyway. I used to inventory micromanage a lot more. That could probably cheese a fight or two, but I'm not here for the cheese. I'm here for the whole sandwich. Attack ball. I'm discarding that the moment I can. Jewel crown. Yeah, I'm not really like messing around with too much with like equipment setups in this game, which there's some good setups you can have, but I don't really like know the gimmick to areas, so I can't really like plan. This was a game that I played like 3 times over instead of just 1 time over. You'd be seeing me engage in a lot more creative strategies. Oh wow, I am playing like trash. Lavis made that line sound hard as hell.
Die. Hard blade.
Yes. Go.
Get D'd up.
Yes.
Yo. What is it with me and Dart now?
Yes. Go. Madness. Hero.
That's right. Hit him with that madness, hero. Oh wow, this is amazing. That's actually easier to raw Typhoon. Yeah, I'll just do my Dragoon transformation. Like, everyone should have a Dragoon transformation, like, a few anyway. Try it. Gushing. I feel super underleveled in this game. I guess it's because I'm neglecting my like armor.
Yes. Go.
Ooh.
Die. Hard blade.
Ah man, I'm fucking up.
Yes. Go. Madness. Hero. Yes! Go! Madness! Hero! Explosion!
Oh, that's difficult to see with the red filter. Oh. Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
Die. Hard blade.
Gust of wind next!
Die.
I overthought that one. Okay.
Yes! Go!
Oof.
Gust of wind next!
Die. Hard blade.
So there's like a visual cue I can use for that.
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
Okay, I guess these guys don't respond well to like sword type or slash type weapons.
Die. Hard blade.
I could swap her out with Hasselven. I mean, my son is like super low levels compared to them, and he's still doing better damage, Albert. This is automated. Okay. Item. Use it. Healing potion. Burnout.
Die. Hard blade.
Yes! Go! Lenus! Hero!
Die. Hard blade.
Yes! Go! Lenus! Hero! Yes! Go! Lenus! Hero!
Die. Hard blade.
Yes! Go!
I was expecting him.
Gust of wind, dance! Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
Oh wow, I'm gonna get fucked.
Yes. Go. Lenus. Hero.
So does that break the barrier?
Die. Hard blade.
No, it is not.
Gust of wind dance. Yes. Go. Lenus. Hero. Yes. Go.
Die. Hard blade.
Gust of wind dance.
Okay, so I'm just gonna get my health up. Okay, so she's back to full. He's got a decent amount of health on him now. I'm going back to my 2016 playstyle of just using guarding as like a healing source. A little bit more. Really? Okay, improve upon that.
Die. Hard blade.
There you go. Might help me in a clutch situation. I don't really need that. Attack ball.
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
Die. Hard blade.
Yes! Go!
I gotta kind of like lock in when I'm deep into that one. That one was a little too early. Ooh.
Yes! Go!
That was not good playing.
Die.
I hate losing this
Hard
game.
blade.
Gust of wind dance!
Let me save just in case. Yeah, I don't trust myself for shit. So I assume this next one is gonna be like a dragon from Meru, but it feels kind of Virage-y rather than Dragon-y. Ah! 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 She's just doing this for the dick. You're about to join Lavitz if you try to like rush him. So who do I go after first? Okay, that's pretty good. That's an interesting technique, basically enclosing us in water by diving in and rising up from different directions. That should kill us. That would be like a one-shot in Final Fantasy VII. Okay, so that's gonna put us in the defensive. Okay, so... They focus the same motherfuckers. It's crazy. Alright, recovery ball. So I'm doing a lot of setup work here. That's why I'm kind of being on the defensive end and not really doing what I need to do. Oh, fuck.
Die. Hard blade.
Yeah. This is really fucked right now, so I don't think you guys understand what's going on. I'm trying to get it so that it can lead off Dart's turn, but oh man, when it gets to Dart's turn, he has to like do recovery stuff. It might actually be smarter for me to lead off of Albert. Okay, so Angel's Prayer on you. And then Healing Rain. Alright, Albert, I need you to get that turn off. Ah, man, this is really fucked. Alright, no, this I can actually, like, overcome. Bro, what am I... Alright, it's game time. Now we get to see his full body. So actually, the strategy that I did was not the right one. I'm committing to it, but in my second attempt, inevitably, I'm gonna do something different.
Astral Drain.
Give us that healing squirt. I think she's a bee instead of a dragon. With the aesthetic of a spider. Alright. So never mind, my strategy is doing dividends.
Final burst.
Alright, that's really good. Buff up, because we're gonna need some defensive options.
Rowstorm.
Astral Drain.
So as much as I'm cooking right now, most of this is gonna be effectively set up.
Flame shot.
Okay, that was trash, actually. I'm glad I committed to my strategy instead of improvising and doing what I think would have been the better strategy in retrospective. Now you can't just like not adapt, but you can't just throw out your old strategy and go for, alright, I'm just gonna turtle up or go for the knockout. You have to kind of like hybridize.
Die. Hard blade.
Just a win to dance.
Nice.
Yes. Go.
Die. Hard blade.
Thought that was gonna be like a cinematic finish. We could still tank.
Just a win to dance.
Okay, finish it off, man.
Yes. Go.
Die. Hard blade.
Yeah, he did not get his finisher off. That between the leg shot was dirty. What the fuck? I don't think they want to show us what Meru's feet look like in her base armor. Oh, never mind. I thought she was just an NPC. She's just doing her Chun-Li Gata pose again and again. I'm fucking up, man.
Die. Hard blade.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, man. I'm gonna need you to hit somebody else.
Die. Hard blade.
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
Could have used a couple Madness heroes when we were fighting Lenus. Man, if I would have been better with that, it reached its like second level already. Gust of Wind Dance seems to be the one I'm most consistent with, and yet it's not close to like level 2. Well, not as close. This might be one of the reasons.
Die. Hard blade.
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
I gotta realize it's a consistent rhythm.
Die.
Oh, the angle is what tricks me up a lot of times, I see now.
Yes! Go!
That time I was rushing it.
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
Yeah, that angle is what tricks me a lot of times. Got me shook up.
Yes! Go!
I think if I just go into it with that steady rhythm in mind, it's not as big of a deal. The first hit is like slow, but then you just gotta like hit them in that steady kind of Elvisism. Huh. So it's gonna be weird at some point when I'm done with this. Well, I'm like near the point of no return, and I have to start like doing off-screen stuff for side quests, like collecting all the Stardust, finding optional bosses, and I guess I gotta like alternate between this and 7 Rebirth. I'll prioritize streaming this, of course, because all I have new to show with 7 Rebirth is maybe attempting the brutals and legendaries on screen. I'm gonna do a lot of those off screen though, just because they're like old familiar enemies, just harder permutations. Okay, this is actually a good thing.
Yes! Go!
Gives me time to practice.
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
Alright, get that madness hero going. The days where this stuff is easy are kind of done.
Die. Hard blade.
Not have to actually like focus on this.
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
Die. Hard blade.
Yes! Go!
Last hit I messed up. That one, the fourth hit, I just kind of like smacked the button. I was not really like elegant playing. But the road is opened up, so obviously we can speak to an NPC and make our way. Yeah, you fed his addiction. What do you think happened? I got a full inventory, but I'll be using a potion. Just in case there's like a hidden boss I don't know about. Meaning like I don't recall. Because there is a gap between this and people that actually completed chapter 2. But yeah, I think next week is going to be the point where I have to like really change the format at which I stream this game. Because I'll be doing like optional boss fights. That cat got birded up. Let me check something real quick. What happened to that little man? Okay, so that seems to be everything I've exhausted. I'll inevitably have to come back here to get all the items I missed, but big whoop. Yeah, whoop-de freaking do, I guess. Yep, let's get up out of here. So this is one of the things I lament about the fact that this game doesn't have a world map system, is you actually end up in a situation where backtracking is annoying as hell, especially if you're playing this game on a fizzy, or you have to change discs every time you go to a new continent.
Yes! Go!
Die. Hard blade.
Just the wind dance!
Move out the fucking way, man. Hey, the stubborn old ladies. Bro, I feel like I was groping around that area. But yeah, it's good that we scared that kid off of potentially trying to get like a harem. In your ass too. Alright, let's see how their marriage is going. Okay, so not much in terms of an update.
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
I need a disc change moment so that, or chapter change moment so we can get like an auto heal. of that status ailment, man. Well, that didn't actually apply when we had the chapter change from 1 to 2, so I guess I'm just gonna have to do a Dragoon transformation, the next boss fight I get into. But yeah, so you mean to tell me this guy went to sleep and he was so shook about a dude who's like long past? And that's fierce status ailment is no joke.
Hero!
Ah.
Just to win this! Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
Die. Hard blade.
I guess, you know, when you mess up an addition but someone else pulls off theirs before an enemy gets a turn, it feels like a rebound in this game. I don't feel like staying in this like a formation for too long. Madness, Hero, Hard Blade. Only 2 more since I last checked. Oh man. I guess I'm not as nasty with him and that skill as I thought I was. Or it's just the fact that he's so slow too. But damn. Hope I don't run into any unexpected boss fights. So does that ever get opened? Well, we ran Lenus's fate and kind of saved the country. It's still gonna be a bit of a work for us to get those MacGuffins, but I guess I don't really care too much about that. This king is nice. He's a little too nice, honestly, considering, you know, he also kind of enabled what he thought was his daughter, Princess Emile, but it was Lenus the whole time. Yeah, just like those two women that were enabling that alcoholic. I guess she's a lot more explicit with her feelings now, considering the fact that she thought she almost lost this motherfucker. Oh, that's some bitch made shit. Okay. Get all the way down here. They're really operating on the same brain cell. So the group dynamic did change with Meru and stuff like that, because Haschel obviously kind of has more room to be like a comic relief guy outside of the Garrick arc. So I guess I gotta find Rose and Albert. Yeah, the group dynamic used to be a little bit more serious, with Flavitz kind of just adding some levity by poking fun at how Dart wasn't really taking Shana's feelings seriously. I wouldn't say serious is like the best word to describe it, but it was a bit more subdued than it is now. When it was like an ensemble of 3 to 5 as opposed to one of 7. Although Kongol doesn't really add much to the group dynamic, and not even because he's a late addition, but because he's a little bit more standoffish like Rose. And he's not having that like character development that Rose is having, where Rose is kind of reminiscing on how she used to be when she was with her friends and she had like these attachments, and now they're not really like there anymore. I mean, obviously he went from being this guy who was fiercely loyal to Dole and was all about fighting to the death, to the point where when he got knocked down the first time, he kind of just relented and tried to go for a kill. Like, defeat for him is... Are you about to die? I figured, man. This guy's gonna try to get some riz going on. But that's really more of like a face turn than anything else. Rose is kind of breaking out of her shell slowly. She is... doing it, incrementally, not like doing a whole 180. But subtly, she is like showing that she cares for Dart. She's humoring him. She feels teased whenever people talk about her and him. She's thinking about how her time with this new circle is reminding her of the past and how, you know, she used to be able to emote and feel and express herself in ways she isn't now. So the group dynamic is changing, but Meru is like a big addition to that. What she does with Haschel. Or Haschel is like connected to her instead of just kind of thinking about the ladies in general, and it's past with Dart. And Albert can be like the whiz kid dude, but yeah, the attachment that Lovitz and Dart had was stronger than the one that Albert and Dart have so far. But he is able to like communicate with everybody pretty well, just because he's such an articulate person. Even Dart's like, yeah, you can just say tonight, but this guy has to make everything so poetic and hyper articulate. I'm gonna use Meru instead. I'm not gonna touch Kongo until he has his Dragoon spirit. Actually, hold on. Item. Jade. So yeah, we got like 6 of these. Kongo is the only one who's like lacking in that department. But Meru, I think it's not just her hyperactive personality, but the fact that she like builds connections with a lot of characters in general. Since this cast tends to have quite a bit of introverts in general, like Rose, Kongo. Shana is really like mostly concerned with Dart. A lot of characters are mostly concerned with Dart. Albert being articulate and able to like have moments of everybody is one thing, but he's not exactly like doing leading man stuff out of side of politics, whereas Meru really likes to like take the scene over. And she is genuinely concerned with the relations with the characters. I think he might make comments about people's personal developments, but Albert isn't really like that as much. So let's see if it's ready. I'm gonna try to go to this side and see if I get like interesting dialogue moments. What am I doing? Well, that and the fact that the story has gotten a lot less political than it was in the past, where you kind of had that Civil War arc. So now things can like double and triple down to adventure. It's kind of interesting, like, the earlier chapters felt a little bit more endgame than this one. This one is kind of, you know, tropical, lighthearted. You have less Stygian Abyss looking locales. It's just a kind of focusing more on the MacGuffin hunt. Of course, even though we have like a full set of characters, there will be like more roster changes in the future. Although, so far the game has done a good job of trying to get you like invested in this lineup first and foremost. It's not often that you have like a game with this type of revolving party member system and like, you know, a crew that you can interchange and have with you all throughout the campaign. That's not how things usually work out. It's usually one or the other. And if there is like one change, it's like kind of like an FF7 moment where you lose like a party member. This kind of takes it to the next step, though. What time is it? Okay, it's been like almost 2.5 hours. Don't worry, kiddo, I'll fuck them for you. That's a defensive play right there. She's got the unifit, the wedding dress from 10. That takes a lot of confidence to say, because if she was wishing for some other thing, now you just kissed her out of the blue, and you gotta get her a PlayStation 5. So we're heading off to a place where Shana is supposed to be the princess of one of the locales. I like these soft little time skips, but look at how they did Congo dirty. He's a pre-rendered background image. He's just kind of blending it. He's dissolving. And we're not doing a damn thing for him. He's gonna be part of the floor and the inner lining of the ship. The inner fortification. That's some BS right there. Those are not your friends, Congo. I would have said something, man. Like, we gotta... Someone poured a universal solvent on him. Or universal solution. Not even hydrochloric acid goes hard like that. Because he wants to smoke. And maybe he wants us to get the last moon artifact. Okay, finally, like a Stardust at like a reasonable spot. So it seems we're out of, the Caribbean. I mean, this place is lush, but no, because look at what they're wearing. It seems more Taino rather than like Afro-Caribbean. I'm sure a lot of people like to interact with the flavor text just to see all these details about these interesting pre-rendered backgrounds, but I'm just really all about getting some of this swag. Kingdom Hearts 1 was like that, 2 to an extent, but people didn't really like appreciate it much. What about these vases? Vases. Okay, I'm digging this. This is a different type of tropical. But of course, I think as you step in, this is going to get colder, so maybe it gets a little bit more Native American. I know one of the settlements will be related to... One of the settlements will be like related to like the Wingleys. That's gonna be for the overmorrow. I'm gonna wrap things up. Let's see. Not even halfway there with the Stardust, but I'm not worried about that. For the Platinum, I'm more than halfway there. So let me take a look at this. 27 out of 47 trophies. There's 4 left for optional stuff, but the rest is gonna be for mandatory things. So, I'm looking forward to kind of playing more of this in the overmorrow. Hopefully my sleep pattern will be better so that I can squeeze in more hours, but I did want to stop at the first save point in chapter 3. Obviously I could continue a little bit more until people arrive at home, but thing is, this is a nice little chapter change. It feels like new beginnings. It kind of sets the scene for wrapping the session up, and the next one we'll get to see the meat and potatoes of chapter 3. Aside from that, I'm going to try to do a little bit of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth off screen, develop my characters by resetting all the side quests and doing them as they become available instead of blowing my load on doing all of them in chapter 12 or 13. Well, it's got to be chapter 12 if I'm going to blow my load on all of them. But yeah, this way it's like I can do some side quests, some main story stuff, and feel like I'm playing a more comfortable version of a standard playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, where I don't have to think about world intel, I don't have to think about getting high scores on mini games, Zack segments that are glorified walking sims. And then of course, when it comes time for me to take it easy on this one, it's going to be because I'm in collectathon mode, but that won't be until either next week or the week after. So this has been your boy Mr. Wonka 7. Thank you guys for watching, and suck my dick.